Canadian Geographic Education. In fall 2015, Canadian Geographic Education took Energy IQ on the road for a special look at Alberta's energy. Visiting 7 communities over 4 weeks, Energy IQ engaged with 11 schools, over 60 classes, and 1,700 students.
Energy IQ is a multifaceted energy literacy program designed for students in kindergarten to grade 12 across Canada. The interactive website has lots of information about all 9 types of energy produced in Canada. The giant floor map behind me is a tool that tours the country independently and allows students to engage with geography in a fun and interactive way.
This program is important for young Canadians because they understand their country and they understand our contribution to the world and on the energy market worldwide. You know, how can we contribute to the United States and their energy needs? How can we address our own energy demand in Canada? We have to find some way to make that sustainable.
The Energy IQ curricular connections that teachers can make are very valuable, but more importantly, I think it's important to develop that sense of curiosity in the children and help them, the students, to promote or look at different ways that they could use that information in their own investigations.
If you can tell me one of the 6 ways that Alberta makes energy, then you can come up and you're going to put this magnet on the map.
There were students, in my classroom at least, who rarely contribute, who were, front, center, hand up, let me have a turn to answer a question. That's a plus for this type of program.
Oil, I can't believe that wasn't the first.
The kids were very engaged. There was a good balance of instruction as well as involvement of the kids, a lot of hands-on for them. I watched some of the activity where they had to pinpoint the latitude and longitude of those various locations, and they were really into that. And I was quite impressed with that.
Which one of these is the percentage of Canada's whole population that lives right here in Alberta? 11.7. Absolutely. Do you want to come put 11.7 in the right circle?
I think teachers can definitely benefit from this program by really incorporating these ideas into their lesson plans, especially if maybe you're a social studies teacher or a science teacher or even language arts.
Students benefit from Energy IQ in many aspects, both for their social studies and for their science. Especially my grade 11s today, as that's what we're learning right now, is the different forms of energy and energy transmission, and then alternate sources of energy.
I think the most valuable part of the session today was having kids interact with geographical thinking skills on the map, and then also to engage in our country's economy through energy and find out what Alberta's contribution is to the energy market. It was great to have the huge map and to have them walk around. That's great kinesthetic learning. Teachers love that.
The benefits of having a Canadian Geographic Educator tour with the map is that we can ensure that the students get the most out of their time with the map. We know the information well and can ensure that they're engaging with it in the most effective way possible.
Before today, I don't think kids in the classes had an understanding of the impact energy had in their lives, in our society. But after today, they definitely have a stronger understanding of the overall impact of energy.
I guess our school, we're big into inquiry, so that's part of what we do all the time. The Energy IQ website could be a valuable resource for our kids. You're always looking for resources as a teacher, so it's nice to have another option there for us.
The Energy IQ program, I would highly recommend it to other schools in Canada, and I will be talking about this to our trustee and to our division to let them know, how valuable it was and to recommend it to other schools, certainly within our division and in other schools as well.
I highly recommend that all schools across Canada invite the Energy IQ educator into their schools.
In comparison to other programs, nobody has come to our school with a giant map. Whenever you can introduce something novel to students' learning, they're going to remember that more. It's going to be retained.
It really gives them a big picture, of Canada, not just in Alberta.
To explore all the free, online, and in-class teacher resources from Energy IQ, visit energyiq.canadiangeographic.ca.